So what does an endocrinologist who's been living with diabetes for over 50 years eat? Well, don't ask me, I haven't been alive that long. But this guy has, and he's gonna tell you. So many people have opinions and recommendations about what people with diabetes should eat. But do they really know what it's like to live with diabetes? Well, I do, and so does he. So today, we're gonna give you some practical meal suggestions that'll both satisfy your appetite and keep your blood sugars in range.
I'm Dr. Steve Edelman.
And I'm Dr. Jeremy Pettis.
We are taking control of your diabetes.
So Steve and I are both endocrinologists who've been living with type 1 diabetes since we were 15 years old. And since 1995, we here at TCOYD have been helping people with diabetes live longer, healthier lives through this educational, entertaining content like our original songs, our podcasts, our videos, and videos, frankly, like this. So if you like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have weekly content that's available and other awesome stuff. So here we are at your house. This is your actual house, your actual kitchen, your actual fridge. And I want you to run through what you might actually eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But before you do that, I just can't get past, like, what is the peanut butter doing here in the refrigerator? Is that real?
That is real. And my girlfriend, Jamie, likes cold peanut butter. So, want to keep her happy.
Hey, you're a nice guy. All right. So what do you do for breakfast?
Okay. I typically have a toasted English muffin, 140 calories, only about 25 grams of carbs, half as much as an entire bagel. And I put a thin layer of peanut butter. Occasionally, I will have a yogurt, 80 calories, 0 grams of carbs. The other go-to is egg beater omelets. And Jeremy eats real eggs, but I like egg beaters. Egg beaters is the best thing to fill you up because there's very few calories, no fat and no carb. And you've been over when I've made microwave bacon to get the fat out. And that's a little treat, but it's still very low in calories, no carbs.
All right, so we're moving on to lunch. But before we do that, I'm investigating your fridge a little bit more. You've got these two giant bowls with like towels on them. What's this about?
This keeps the kale moist for the rabbits. We have 6 rabbits in the house now.
This is true. There's like a whole rabbit fortress over here. Now, it's lunch. And lunch is a little bit tricky because most people aren't home for lunch. So do you make your lunch in the morning? What do you do?
I make it in the morning. I bring it with me.
Okay.
And what do I have? I like sandwiches. So I got Dave's Killer Bread, thinly sliced. Pretty much the only carbs I'm going to have.
The thinly sliced part is important because you can get a lot of calories and carbs, obviously, in bread, but that's a good option.
Yeah. Then I use luncheon meats. You could use 3 or 4 portion sizes. It's probably about 180 calories, but it's all protein. I'll go to Trader Joe's, tuna fish, and egg salad, which I love for sandwiches. Mustard is a great condiment because it's free. There's no calories, makes things tasty. And sometimes I'll wrap up a dill pickle, which is free.
That's good tips because, it's hard just to eat meat. So if you put mustard on it, pickles, things that give it flavor that are like essentially 0 calories.
And then, on the sandwich, I'll just take a slice of lettuce and I'll stack it.
So that's not for the rabbits. This is human lettuce. And that fills you up for lunch, gives you time till dinner?
Totally.
Okay. All right, Steve, it's time for dinner. Typically people's largest meals.
Yeah.
So what's some options for dinner?
I go to the store, Costco typically, and I buy salmon. This is all sliced up. I wrap up the rest and I put it in the freezer. I take it out in the morning and I broil it and I put it on a bag of salad that you can buy at any store. And it's awesome because it's very low calories.
I can't stand fish. So you could do the same thing with steak or chicken or any kind of meat, really.
Yeah.
You throw on your salad, it can make you kind of feel full.
The other thing I do is I make a big old soup. So I might buy the base stuff, this is minestrone soup.
So you make it.
I put it in a thing and then
i.e. you just open this up.
But no, I add stuff to it. So I just pull out some green beans. And this is a really low calorie filler. It's 20 calories and there's 3 servings, so like 60 calories. I also, got some corn in there too. Corn is great. And it does have more carbs and calories. Carbs equals calories.
It's a very starchy vegetable.
But
so
it is
corn and potatoes are the veggies that have a lot of carbs in it. So do you say you kind of replace this with the green beans?
I do a whole green beans and about half a can
You got anything else in there?
Not that I'm going to show.
So there we have it, Steve's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which I love because these are all practical options, inexpensive. They fill you up, but still low calorie, low carb. So I think some takeaways are, one, make sure to look at those nutrition labels. How many carbs, how many calories are in what you're eating? Two, fill up your plate with protein and low carb vegetables. That's a great way to fill you up. That's low calorie, friendly for your weight. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I would say use things like fillers. Oh, another can of green beans. This you can fill up, you can put it in an omelet, you put it on your salad. It's low calories, low carbs, and it helps fill you up.
All right, well, be sure to subscribe, like, follow us on our YouTube channel, and hope to see you at the next one.